Fashion Insider friends, what is up? This is the Fashion Crimes podcast where I cover all things fashion, style, shopping, style inspiration, and interview incredible small business owners who are changing the fashion industry for the better. Yes, I'm the best friend you never knew you needed and the poster child for fashion over 40, and I mean way after 40. Say it with me, fashion and style are your friends, not your enemies. I'm Holly Katz, your favorite personal stylist, and let's keep it real, the only Holly you need to know. Turn it up, because I got a lot to say, and I am super stoked you're here. Hey there, what's up, everybody? What's going on, and what you doing? What's the haps, y'all? Welcome to the Fashion Crimes podcast. This is Holly Katz, your favorite personal stylist, and of course, the only Holly you need to know. I am the only Holly you need to know. This is a fact. If you have someone else named Holly in your life, that is a strong dislike from me. And you know what I'm about to say. Let's cut the fat on that one. Okay. Alrighty then. Glad we're all on the same page. Thank you so much for joining the show and hanging out with me today. It's just me today with some Holly's hot picks. Isn't that cute? That's a new series coming at you, focusing on one clothing item at a time, my picks of the item of choice in all different price points, and how to style said item. This week, we're starting outside my comfort zone. I mean, how else is my style going to evolve if I don't get outside of my comfort zone? This week, we are starting with shorts. Now, I know what you must be thinking, shorts. How boring, but trust and believe, I found a new staple in my wardrobe. What? Now, let's get the record straight. I hate shorts, or past tense. I hated them until I got over it and started wearing them because Nolan told me to. So rewind, any of you who don't know who Nolan is, he is my stylist and my best gay. And of course, he's a celebrity stylist. Duh. When I was like, I don't wear shorts, the conversation went something like this. He said, why? And I said, I don't know why. I just don't think they look good on me. And he said, why? And I said, I don't know. And he said, that's like the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard. And then I said, why? And he was like, that's so stupid. Why would you think that? And I said, I don't know. And then he said, you wear dresses, right? Like above the knee? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, well, okay, then. And then I was like, oh, I mean, I guess, are you sure? And he said, I don't even know why we're having this conversation. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I guess that really started my love affair with shorts. So I love and appreciate my legs for all they do for me. Let's just get that out of the way. However, I don't particularly love showing them off past an inch or two above my knee. Let's be honest. Don't ask me why. I have no problem wearing a dress at the knee or even a little bit above the knee, but shorts for some reason tend to freak me out. It's because I'm not loving the way my legs look, but I'm learning to get over it. And I'm learning how to style shorts in a way that complements my body image. And you can too. Loving this journey for us. Okay, now, this is not a look that every single person in the entire world can pull off, but most people can when you do it the right way. What I love about shorts is that it can be super casual or super dressy, depending on how you coordinate everything together. Top, shoes, accessories, leg wear, so forth and so on, and what have you. Yes, you can totally wear shorts in the winter and all year round, actually. This is a style that I pulled off when I went to the VMA Awards this past summer. I wore my faux leather Alice and Olivia shorts and styled them with my Versace safety pin jacket, which was amazeballs, and some boots and my little pillbox hat. Even though it's hot down here in the ATL already, I know it's actually not in the northern part of the country as in New York, Boston, and Chicago. Y'all are still in winter clothes. And believe me, I'm in New York right now, and it is really balls to the wall cold. So with that being said, there are tons of ways to style shorts for a winter look. Let's check it out on my Pinterest board for tons of examples. I have so much on my Pinterest board, so many styles of shorts, so many different kinds of shorts, different ways to wear them and videos. Make sure you go to my Pinterest board right now so you can follow along. So first of all, let's go over the different types of shorts. Now, we have denim shorts, high-waisted shorts, Bermuda shorts, which are longer, cashmere shorts, silk shorts, cable knit shorts, workout shorts, high-rise shorts, and the list goes on and on. Now, if this is a trend you would like to try, we always have to go back to the drawing board and figure out what your body type is and what type of shorts will look best on you. What type of shorts will look best on you will probably not look best on me. So for example, if you're little in the middle and you have much back like me, AKA you have an hourglass figure, a high-rise short or a high-waisted short would be great. And speaking from experience, well, that's probably going to be your best bet. If you're someone with no curves, no hips, no butt, you can definitely get away with a lower rise as Y2K fashion comes about. Obviously, a lower rise is in right now, but not everybody can pull that off. If you are a person that likes the way that your legs look and they are your best feature, you can certainly wear a shorter inseam with a high or low rise. First thing to do, let's pick a style. You pick a style just like you would shopping for a pair of jeans. Figure out what type of shorts you want, and then you can follow these handy tips for styling them. The first tip is tights. Now, tights and very sheer stockings have made a huge comeback along with everything else that was popular 20 to 30 years ago. The fashion cycle, we talked about this before, runs on a 20 to 30 year curve. So what's popular right now, low rise, butterfly, Y2K fashion and sheer and neon, all of that is back in. Everything that was trendy in the 90s and a few years beyond is back. So make sure to check out our brand bestie and our friend of the podcast, Vienne of Vienne Milano, who makes incredible Italian thigh-high stockings with all different patterns and colors. You won't even know what to do with yourself. She is forever coming out with new styles, so make sure you check out her website. And if you're going to try this trend in the sock and hosiery world, color, pattern, and texture are super in and trendy and very hot at this moment. Anyone who knows me knows that I love a good fishnet stocking. I mean, it has to be said. I actually love a larger fishnet under some black leather shorts. That is my fave, but any actual black pattern tights, whether it be lace or seams at the back, this is always sure to be a hit. Legwear can be such a conversation starter because it's so unexpected and different. Now, I had one of my lovelies request tips on wearing shorts for advanced aged legs. So as my tagline is fashion over 40, and I mean way over 40, this is always a concern for me. So wearing a pattern tight is definitely in your favor. Making sure you have at least 8 to 9 inches in your inseam is also very helpful. Now, look, I want to talk about longer shorts for a minute. In the 80s and way before, they were called Bermuda shorts, which dates all the way back to the 1940s, actually, when British shoulders wore quote unquote short pants above the knee with socks. As soon as this came to American style in the 50s with the rise of family barbecues and a more relaxed lifestyle in the suburbs, that's when the style was really accepted by both men and women alike in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. So what I'm loving, and I have a couple of short suits, not Bermudas, but they're longer shorts, but they have matching jackets. I have actually both with heels and like combat style boots as well. So as you see on my Pinterest board, I have a Moschino squiggle print matching short and jacket. This fabric was cut into pants, dress, it was cut into a hat, and like a million other things. To be honest, I was so in love with this jacket. I had to have it right away. And I ended up getting the shorts a little bit later that were on sale. If I wanted to wear tights under it, I could totally do that. I would do a dark black tight, very minimal pattern with a knee-high boot or even a cowboy boot. In the picture that you'll see, I wore it with a platform sandal, which of course gives me more height, which I totally need. and makes me feel more comfortable with showing that much leg. So a second tip, now that you've committed to shorts, you have the perfect fit for your body type. Try styling it with a chunky knit sweater or like a jacket. I love a crop sweater. I love a crop jacket. It doesn't have to be that, but it does bring in your waist if you wear a shorter sweater. Even if it's up to your hips and not your waist, it's still going to give you a little bit more length. Honestly, I'm just loving the chunky knit sweater at this moment. I actually have on one right now by Vince. I mean, you can never have too many. Yes, it can be a cardigan, like a grandpa oversized cardigan if you prefer, or it can actually be a duster type sweater, which is like a longer sweater. It can go to your knees or past your knees. Any of these are actually acceptable. A sweater with leather or faux leather shorts and boots, I mean, perfection. A puffer jacket, high-waisted shorts and tights and combat boots, perfection again. The jacket and sweater combos are actually endless. If you're not feeling the sweater thing, then sweatshirts are a very strong possibility and very on trend right now. I mean, you can do anything. Logo, plain, vintage, hooded, cropped, distressed, tie-dyed. I mean, you name it. All are perfect with any type of shorts. Make sure you hit up our brand bestie and friend of the podcast, Lindsay from Made by Keeper, who makes all hand-dyed, tie-dyed, one-of-a-kind sweatshirts, and she does matching pants as well. Another look I'm loving, instead of a duster sweater, is actually a kimono with shorts. Yes. It can be denim or leather, in my opinion, and with a platform sneaker or sandal or cowboy boot, this is boho at its best. I do love a good kimono. It has to be said. One of my favorite kimonos, which I have a picture on the board, is from Hampton Clothing, which is the store in Charleston, South Carolina. The brand of the kimono is called Le Prestique Weston, which I hope I'm not butchering that. Obviously, very French. But I ended up meeting the owner. I think her name is Stephanie this past Fashion Week in the Proenza showroom, and she is a doll. I am going to get her to be a friend of the podcast. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the universe. And the third tip for wearing shorts or how to style shorts is a bodysuit, a chunky necklace, and a shacket. Let's talk about the bodysuit for a minute. There are plenty of winter bodysuits that are heavier fabric with longer sleeves or 3/4 sleeves, short sleeve, what have you. But even if you wear a bodysuit that's off the shoulder or something that's more summery, you can wear anything over it, like a sweater, like we talked about before, or you can wear a shacket. What is a shacket? A shacket, by definition, is a shirt, an oversized shirt, really, that is worn as a jacket is called a shacket. Shirt, jacket, shacket. Now, this could be a plain Oxford button-down shirt. It could be a menswear shirt. It could be a flannel shirt, or it could be any type of shirt, silk or what have you, that buttons down the middle and completely opens in the front. I am absolutely loving my bodysuits right now. And I have some very expensive ones and a lot more higher end ones, which are, of course, better fabric. But I do love a thong bodysuit because it snaps in the middle and it's very easy to go to the bathroom. You can definitely style this with some high-waisted shorts, or that's what I do, or any type of shorts with a layered chunky necklace moment, like, a gold or silver or rose gold, really doesn't matter. And in the words of Nolan, only the chicest of people mix metals. So I'm always mixing gold and silver and rose gold together. I'm just loving that look right now. If you have a thicker link necklace that you can pair with some other necklaces that are more dainty, I really love that. And that's what I recommend. You can turn to our friend Krista of Chris Cara Jewelry for some layered necklaces. She never disappoints, and her prices, amazeballs. I interviewed her. She's a friend of the podcast as well. She's got a ton of stuff to choose from and a ton of pieces that you can layer. Now that I've told you how to style shorts, let's talk about the fashion crimes of shorts. I'm going to make this really, really easy for you. VPL and shorts. VPL is never good, but when the fabric of your shorts is too thin and you can see your panty lines through it, huge fashion crime number one. That's A. B, another fashion crime is shorts that are too short. It's one thing if you have gorgeous legs and you're wearing short shorts. We get it. Okay, you have nice legs and you have no cellulite. I wonder, honestly, what that's like. But if you don't have nice legs, or I'm sorry, a more politically correct way to say that is that if your legs are not your best feature and you're wearing shorts that are too short, AKA up your crack or shooting the beeve, that is a fashion crime. And I mean a big crime. Make sure your inseam is long enough to complement your legs and your figure. Start with a 9-inch inseam. I mean, I wouldn't be caught dead in a casket in shorts shorter than that, nor would I be caught in a super short mini dress or mini skirt. Now, I know the micro shorts are back. I know the micro mini skirts are back, but it doesn't mean that it's a trend that you should conquer if that is not conducive to your body type. And let's be honest, it's really not unless you are 6 foot tall and 19 years old. I'm just saying, never going to dull your rainbow. Be who you want to be, do what you want to do, but make sure you are following the trend that works for your body type. Most people aren't 6'2" that are 19 years old and have toothpick legs. Most people don't, let's be honest, especially me. Let's keep it real. So as my legs are not my best feature, I'm loving a high-waisted short, a high-rise short. I love a belt around the waist. I love a longer inseam. It doesn't have to be like grandma Bermuda shorts, but I do love a longer inseam. And that's how I feel comfortable wearing shorts. Now at the beach, let's be honest, I have some denim shorts that I do wear over a bathing suit, AKA not in public, but over a bathing suit. And they are really, really short, but I wear them to the beach and to the beach only. That is the one pair of shorts that are a little bit shorter than my comfort level. And even honestly, when I wear a bathing suit, that 30s and 40s style bathing suit that kind of looks like shorts, that's always in style. And my bikini bottoms look like that too. Not all my bikini bottoms, but a lot of them look like that as well. So I know my figure. I know my body type. I know what looks best on me. Do you know what looks best on you? Would you like to try shorts? If you do, hit up my Pinterest board, hit me. This has been super fun. Do you have more questions? If you do, make sure you want to know what to wear with them. Is this okay? Is this not okay? How much money should you be spending on a pair of shorts? That is a good question. Just like anything else with jeans, with shoes, with anything, the more money you spend normally means better construction and better fabric, but it doesn't 100% of the time mean that. So make sure you're buying brands that you're familiar with, that you know have good quality, that you know that you can wash, that will hold up, that are not going to disappoint you in the end. Put your hand behind the fabric. Can you see through it? Are you wearing linen? Linen is not a great fabric if you are worried about lumps and bumps when you're wearing shorts. I wouldn't even wear a pair of linen pants, to be quite honest with you, because it shows all. It shows every nook and cranny. Not a great look for me, but if legs are your best feature, then go for it. If you have any more questions, hit me up, hit me in the DM, email me, send me snail mail, what have you. I do want to hear from you. Please give me feedback. Let me know how your short styles are going for you. Take some pictures, email it to me. I'd love to put them on my board. I'd love to talk about them in the podcast. This was a request from one of my lovelies. She wanted to know how to style shorts. Now, I hope you are wiser for the subject. This has been the Fashion Crimes Podcast. My name is Holly Katz, your favorite personal stylist, and of course, the only Holly you need to know. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got a lot of Holly's hot picks that are coming up for next week and the week after it. I'm also in New York going to some fashion events that I'll be reporting on. So happy that you joined me. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you have a stylish day and a fashionable day. Love ya. Make sure you share with somebody you love. Follow me. Hang out with me. I'll see you next week. I'll see you next Friday. This has been the Fashion Crimes Podcast. My name is Holly Katz, and we are out.